Hello grade 7 students, welcome back to term 3, and these are your singing videos winding up your singing journey with me before you move on to creating some digital music with Sabi. So we're going to be working with the songs that we have within our Christmas set list as we prepare for the Christmas concert. We have Joyful Joyful, we have The Blessing, and those are the two songs we'll be working on for the next few lessons, primarily to work towards being able to harmonize. So you will figure out amongst yourselves pairs. I know there are 2 boys in this singing class, so I do not want the boys to pair up together. I want a girl and a boy, because it'll suit the harmonic structure much better if you're paired that way. So make sure you figure out this week who is singing with who. A lot of you already know these parts, so these videos should not be difficult for you to go through. It's just reminding yourself, figuring out who you're singing with, and then preparing for your midterm assessment. So we're going to start with Joyful Joyful. Let's begin with some warm-ups first, as usual. We're going to begin with a breath exercise, or just warming up these torso muscles that help us to sing. By the torso, I mean your rib cage, the muscles within your ribs, and your belly muscles, your abs. Okay, so when we breathe in, you need to expand your rib cage and your belly. So these muscles should be relaxed, able to expand. So you're gonna breathe in through your nose, and you're gonna go shh, and we're gonna do that for 10 seconds. So breathe in, shh. All right, let's do that again. Breathe in. Okay, now you're going to, in your mind, imagine we're singing some long passages of music that need quick breaths in between. So you're gonna go shh. And we're gonna do that 6 times. Okay, you can do this at your own pace. Go for long exhales as long as you want. You can even pause the video and do it on your own. Long exhales and quick breaths in between. Long exhales, quick breaths in between. So let's go. Shh. Let's work with this series of notes. You're gonna go hin nin 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 nin, hin nin nin. That's the sound we're making. So hin nin 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 nin. We'll take it higher. Hin nin 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 nin. Hin nin 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 nin. Hin nin 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 nin. Now you'll sing Louie, 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 Lou. We're gonna go lower for a bit and then we will ascend. Let's go. Louie, 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 Lou. 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 We're going to sing with our head voice now. The difference between chest voice and head voice is if you were to place your hand here and you say hey, hey, any of those sounds, you will feel vibration in your chest. And if you go, hey, you will not feel it in your chest anymore. So just try, hey, hey. And if you were to touch the back of your head and say the same thing, hey, you'll feel a gentle kind of vibration in your head. So we're gonna go hoo, hoo, together. Hoo, 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 hoo. Now expect the boys to do that as well. I know you can do it. Remember, it's head voice, so think siren. Woo! Whenever we do siren sounds, that's what we're trying to get, our head voice. So boys, if you can't figure out what it is, just make some siren sounds. Woo! And that's your head voice. So let's get into our song for this week, Joyful, Joyful. And it'll be a duet. So we need somebody to sing the melody and somebody to sing the lower harmony. The instrumental for the section I'd like you to sing starts on 1 minute and 26 seconds. I'll sing it through for you once. Here we go. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, hail thee as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin, sin and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Drive it away, giver of immortal gladness. Fill us with the light of day, light of day. And that's where we stop. Now I'm not going to go into too much detail trying to teach you all the different parts. I think it's pretty straightforward. You can listen and listen and listen until you have mastered the different parts of this melody. So I'll spend more time on the harmony. So to just quickly go through this melody, repeat after me. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, hail thee as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin, sin and sadness. Make sure you get that last note correct. Sin and sadness. It's not sin and sadness, sin and sadness. Drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of immortal gladness. So that whole line. Giver of immortal gladness. Fill us. You're going to bend that note. Fill us. So you can keep pausing and rewinding to listen to how this melody sounds if you're unsure. But for a clear sense of how the whole melody sounds like, just go back to what I sang first. Okay, so to get into the harmony, so our second person will sing this. Here is the lower harmony. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, hail thee as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin, sin and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Drive it away, giver of immortal gladness. Fill us with the if you notice, there are some places where you are singing in unison with the melody and weaving back into the harmony part. All right, so let's break down this harmony. We start with joyful, joyful Lord. Melody is joyful, joyful Lord. So let's go from there. Just repeat after me. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of love. God of glory, Lord. And here, hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Unfold like flowers before. Hail thee as the sun above. In unison. Hail thee. So let's take it from the top till there. 1, 2, 3, and joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Hail thee as the sun above. Now going from sun above to melt the clouds of sun above. Melt the clouds of sin. From there, melt the clouds of sin. Let me hear you. Melt the clouds of sin. Sin and sadness. Sin. Drive the dark of doubt away. One more time. Drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of more. Giver of more. Again. Giver of more. So from drive the dark of doubt away. Away is in unison with the melody. Drive the dark of doubt away. Then in unison, drive it away. Right? We join them for that. Or you can actually not join them for the melody. You can choose to not join your partner for the melody. Of drive it away. So drive the dark of doubt away. Drive it away. Giver of immortal gladness. That's in unison. Mortal. When you hit the last part of the word immortal. To gladness. That's in unison. Giver of immortal gladness. Then here, all unison. Fill us with the light of day. Okay? So let's go from the top. Remember, you can rewind and listen and learn all these different little parts. But make sure you are singing along with me the whole time. Joyful, joyful, that's a key. 1, 2, 3, and go. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Hail thee as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin, sin and sadness. Drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of immortal gladness. Fill us with the light of day. All right. And that's the whole of Joyful, Joyful. Make sure you are ready to sing with your partner. Decide who is singing the melody. Decide who's singing the harmony. Come together. Practice as often as you possibly can. Preparing for your assessments. We have another song next week. See you then.